Good morning, good morning, good morning. So Saturday the 11th of October, how are we all doing this morning? I'm hoping that you were strong yesterday. I'm sure you were. I have faith in you. I believe in you. So obviously I didn't drink last night. So thankfully I haven't drunk in a lot of Saturdays now, but I'm hoping that you have joined me in this, and I hope you're taking Sober October seriously. As I say in most of these videos, if you do want some extra help, do let me know, because you can click the link in the pinned comment and it will take you to a video that just explains how the program works if you want some kind of personal attention. The types of people that I work with, I've mentioned before, it's lawyers, doctors, business owners, and I mean, I've had people that have run finance businesses, I've had people that have run, gardening businesses, I've had IT people that have worked at, one guy even worked at NASA. So we can help you. I also helped a lady who was, a housewife as well. So, you don't have to be this kind of highfalutin kind of person to benefit from help. But anyway, how are we doing this morning? Now, I have noticed over the years that I really come to enjoy my weekends. I used to spend them recovering, and I used to spend them in bed with crippling anxiety. I'll make some more videos about anxiety, because I'm at a stage now where I have my anxiety massively under control, but for years it was a spectre in my life. It was like, from the Harry Potter movies, those dementors that kind of fly around. It was like that. But yeah, look, I don't want to tell you a big sob story about me, but it's massively under control. So what I want for you is, whatever your kind of demons are, if there are any, maybe you have severe anxiety, maybe you have depression, maybe you have some health issues. Like one guy that I've worked with, he actually is quite atypical. He's been drinking for a very long time, drinks quite a lot, doesn't really have any of the mental issues that go with it, but is starting to have some physical issues, and he just enjoys drinking. And is, I think working with him, we're gonna, we need to kind of break that that cycle, if you like, of enjoying the drink. So but yeah, what I want for you guys is for you to find out what your demon is, as it were, and try to shape your weekends around how you're going to reframe this. So, for example, what I mean by that is my anxiety, my weekends were framed with anxiety and recovery. And as I got older, I would drink on a Saturday and Sunday, and I would have the hangover would bleed over into the week, and you'd just feel absolutely terrible for days. So what I want for you to do is to yourself, maybe write it down, is what are your main issues with alcohol? Are you sort of drowning anxiety, drowning depression? Is there some other thing that's going on? Do you just enjoy it? But whatever the negative thing is, maybe the negative is just the hangover. What we want to do is get to a point where we are using the sober times at the weekend to realize that the sort of bad effects are diminishing. I'm not sure I'm making a lot of sense here, but what I'm trying to get to is, whatever the negative thing is that's happening, I'm hoping that this weekend it's diminished, and you can actually see that not drinking is having a positive effect on your life. Now, as I've said in a previous video, I'm a man of a certain age. I like farmers markets, and I like going out and sitting in cafes and doing stuff like that. Now, that's not for everybody. There's lots of people that are not the farmers market guy. But you can go and do something else. You can go and play sport. Maybe you played sport in your younger days. Maybe you were, hockey, football, basketball, whatever it is. Maybe you were doing something like that and you just fell off, and you just, your drinking took over. Maybe you could do that again. So I don't know. But yeah, what I want you to do is think about what you're gaining this weekend. And another key thing that you can do and should do this weekend is start planning out how your weekend's going to look, because Saturday is another trigger. You know, it's morning now. Well, it's morning when I'm making this video. I don't know when you're watching it. I'm hoping it's morning for you. But if it's getting towards the end of the day, there's freedom in preparation. So you need to kind of make a plan, like we did yesterday, like we did the previous weekend. Make a plan. Have a think about what you're going to do. Get a pen and paper. And don't do it in an app, but get a pen and paper. I usually say you can do an app, don't, because writing something down seems to have a much more deeper psychological effect. What I want you to do is write down what you're going to do. So whenever your trigger point is, let's say it's 5 p.m. On a Saturday, it might be earlier, it might be midday, it might be 2 p.m., I don't know. But write down what you're going to do at 2 p.m. instead. I always found going for a drive helped me. I don't know if you drive, but if you do, just even driving around, because if you're driving, you can't be drinking. But you know, don't stop at the liquor store or anything like that. But anyway, look, that's going to do it for today. I'll see you again tomorrow. Stay strong and yeah, don't drink, and I'll see you tomorrow.